Welcome back to the basketball portion of your Sports Beat broadcast. I'm Eddie Fitzgerald. Another week has gone by and only 4 teams remain, and we've got all the hot takes you're looking for right now. Back on the program, joining us, Danny D. How we doing, Danny?
After that Lakers loss in Game 3, awful.
Well, I'd imagine so. And coming from downtown, making that Sports Beat debut, Mike Senatore. Mike, how we doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to be here. Happy to be talking about these playoffs, which I found wildly exciting so far.
Well, certainly as well. I mean, you're in the right place. We're on Sports Beat. Let's just jump right into it. I want to get into this Lakers and Nuggets series because, boy, has it been fun to watch. And it's been fun to watch these big men. Jokic and AD going at it. I mean, that's why I don't even care about LeBron at this point. These guys have been phenomenal. And when you're taking a look at Jokic now, is it safe to say that he's the best center and then maybe AD's probably the best big in the NBA if he's still playing the 4? Where do you guys see Jokic in terms of the crux of the league for centers?
I mean, I think you hit the nail right on the head. You know how big of a Jokic fan I was. 2 weeks ago, I said he was the best center in the NBA. But when you talk bigs, that also includes Giannis Antetokounmpo. And I still think Davis has a step up on him, and Embiid is a toss-up. The thing with Jokic that takes him a step below the other guys is his defense. A terrible defensive rating, 117.7. If he's got to offer some more rim protection or maybe some, mobility in the lane, otherwise those other guys got him beat.
Mike?
I have to agree with Danny. I think Anthony Davis is without question the best big man in the league right now. Jokic, I think we need to see a step forward from him on defense before we can really include him in that conversation. That being said, if you're talking strictly offensively, I think Jokic is absolutely a top 3 big in the league. He's averaging 25 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists on an efficient field goal percentage of 58, and he's shooting 43% from 3 in these playoffs.
And when I think about playoff basketball, LeBron James always has to come to mind. But then I also start to think about the supporting cast, the Kyries, the Dwayne Wades, the Chris Bosh's, the Ray Allen for 3 bang in the finals, and it just gets you so excited. But then we're taking a look at this Anthony Davis team that he's got going on in LA right now. Is Anthony Davis probably the best player that LeBron ever played with? Or even to go so much further to say, should he be getting more credit for the Lakers' success in the playoffs? Danny, we'll go to you.
Fellas, let's board the Anthony Davis hype train. Leads the playoffs in win shares per 48. He leads the Lakers in every single major statistical category, but assists. He's hitting game winners. He's being a jump shooter when teams are trying to make him that, and he's coming in the paint. He's an elite defender. I mean, I can't stop talking about how good he's been in these playoffs. He's the reason why the Lakers are on top, and we saw in Game 3 when he struggled, they lost, and LeBron's triple-double meant nothing.
I have to agree. I think Anthony Davis is a driving force between this Lakers team right now. We saw in Game 2, he hit that amazing buzzer beater to win the game for the Lakers. He was also a +8 in that contest, and LeBron was a -9. The Lakers still pulled off a win. In Game 3, we saw, despite Anthony Davis scoring well, he scored 27 points, but he struggled in other areas of the game. He only grabbed 2 rebounds. He went 0 for 4 from 3. It was the first time in this series that LeBron's led the Lakers in scoring, rebounds, and assists, and it just happened to coincide with their first loss against the Nuggets.
That's a very interesting point you brought up, Mike. But I do want to go back to the point that Danny made a little bit about Jokic's defense and sort of his ability to rim protect. What is more important for this Nuggets team going forward? Is it building from the defense and trying to stop this Laker team? Or is it let's just get a shootout going every single night and hope that Murray and Jokic come through?
I mean, the Lakers' shooting struggles have been obvious all postseason long. We've all seen the Danny Green memes on Instagram where he's just chucking up bricks. I mean, the Nuggets are just an elite offensive team. They remind me a lot of the Mavericks, a less developed version of the Mavericks because obviously Murray's good, but he's not Doncic. But I think if the Nuggets really play into their, identity of being this unbelievably potent offense, Lakers going to have to step up on defense or else they're going to get beat.
I have to disagree. I think Denver's best bet at winning this series is if they improve on their defense. I mean, if you're taking Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray against LeBron James and Anthony Davis, I say LeBron and AD win every time. I think if it's just an offensive shootout, the Lakers have a definitive edge, and I don't see the Nuggets winning the series that way.